Okay, today we're going to talk about what do you do when you have one chord, such as a C chord, and you have to fill a lot of measures. You don't get to do chord changes. What we'll do is show you a little set of subchords that are all pretty much within the key, nothing far out here. Almost little pop music and little gospel hymn kinds of changes. And then as your left hand or the bass player hits the root note, it'll sound like you're drawing more notes out of the scale than are really there. Okay, as an example, we'll use C and probably a C7th as an example. So just to give you the inventory of chords, let's just play the C chords up the scale one at a time, but using B flat instead of B natural. Generally that's going to be true. Okay, so we can play on a C chord, a D minor, probably an E diminished or C7th type thing, F, your choice of G minor because of the B flat, or G major, A minor of course, and finally B flat. Okay, those are the chord choices. I'm just using limitations of a kind of a blues tonality today. You can do this in any chords, any emotional quality you want to. So here we go. I'll just start off with a progression of C, B flat, F, C, G, C, A minor, G minor, and then we'll go up to F7th. We'll be probably doing a blues here. So here we go. Here's the little set of chords. Okay, the right hand with the chords. And so forth. Okay, now I'll just try that same idea, almost arpeggiating the chords, but just having a C in the bass. Okay, so in this case it was the key of C. We started off with a C chord. But let's start off with a chord that's not C, like an F chord. So we'll go F to C, almost an amen quality, right? So it's F, C, G, C. B flat. Here's the inventory. F, C, G, C. B flat, C, F. In rhythm. Kind of movement, and it sounds like you're writing a song, but you're just making up this stuff as you go along. Now we've all heard the old classic Tequila. That's just simply C to B flat. We're just adding a few more to that. Now we're using a blues as an example. So what happens when you go to the 4 chord? Okay, well, I'll just probably go F, like that. So we're in C, and we come to the 4 chord, which is in the 5th measure. We'll go. So what did I do there? Well, when you come to the final C chord, it often dies, or people just go C, A, D, G. I just decided to do a physical act of moving my hand down a half step. C to B flat, back to B. So you can do a lot of little things, you just make them up. For instance, I just went down by half steps. How about going up by half steps? Well, that was C, D flat, D, E flat, E, then F, back to our amen thing, F to C. And then you're ready to go somewhere else. You could do the same thing on the next chord. Like that, you know. Probably a D major to D minor. So what was that? Well, that was an F7th. I just went to the 9th. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Actually 11. It's sort of a C minor. If I'm in C minor, pretend for a minute I'm in the key of C minor, you can go to G. So if I'm doing an F in the bass, C in the top, which makes a beautiful blues chord, I'll just go C minor to its dominant. Anyway, you can keep a rural feeling and almost sound like you know, pop music. A lot of jazz players will reject these chords because they're related to pop music and they're trying to do something far out, which my other videos, of course, cover. If you've seen them, there's all these ways of doing highly complex chords, you know. That kind of stuff. But this is a little different thing, which assumes that you have one bass note to deal with. You want to run little sub changes within there. Okay, we'll go on to part 2 next.